Hello, investors and traders. This is Naim Aslam, and in today's YouTube live session, what we will be discussing is that how the stimulus or the fiscal policies are really going to are really helping the risk on rally and where the opportunity is within the equity market. So that is the first point of discussion for this particular YouTube session. And the second one that we'll be talking about how the Dow Jones futures have hit another all-time high, and then we'll be assessing the price action and then seeing if there is an opportunity within that area. And thirdly, we'll be looking at Bitcoin price, which seems to be topping out right now because it seems like that the top may have formed, and that means that a retracement could be coming. My name is Naim Aslam. I come with a wealth of 15 years of trading experience. During this time period, I have worked as a hedge fund trader for Bank of New York Mellon and in equity trading for Bank of America. Currently, I am working as a chief market analyst for Evertrade, one of the most regulated broker in Europe and across the world. So let's have a look at the price action. So when I look at the Dow Jones futures, what I really see is that yes, the futures are maintaining their upward momentum. Now remember, including today, we have 5 consecutive days of gains for the equity market. And if you look at the daily time frame for the Dow Jones, you can see that the price has pierced the upper level of the Bollinger Band. So which means the price has gone too far and too fast. And that means that retracement could be due anytime with respect to the equity market. So this may not be the best time to buy the equity market, such as the Dow Jones, S&P, or the Nasdaq, despite the fact that the markets are moving higher, because the retracement is very likely to come. And when that retracement will come, you can then contribute towards that. You can then anticipate in that move. And if you wanted to ignore the exact price action, there's a separate video I have done on the Dow Jones Industrial Price Average and the analysis on the technical analysis of that, which really gives you the details of where exactly the price levels you can look for in with respect to the Dow Jones index, and then where could be the possible entry with respect to that. Now, of course, over in the United States, the hope, there is even more hope that perhaps Americans are likely to receive $2,000 stimulus checks. So that means that currently they are going to get $600 check. Now they can go up to $2,000 check. And that is a huge increase because this is what Donald Trump wanted to have. Now, of course, the House over in the United States passed this legislation. Now it has gone into the Senate. And we know from the previous track record that bills do tend to pass very easily from House, but they tend to fail in Senate, and then that is where the expectations are that this $2,000 bill or the stimulus checks which Americans are likely to receive, which will never happen, because the only possibility will remain for investors and for Americans, for consumers, will be the $600 check. But from an investment perspective, it is still a stimulus, very worthy stimulus, very big number, which is $900 billion, and it should really stimulate the economy, meaning the negative impact of coronavirus should start to deteriorate, despite the fact that the current situation over in the United States is very, very poor in relation to coronavirus, because those cases are still rising. But the hope is that the coronavirus vaccine will be able to help the economy and put the economic growth back on track. And then this is what investors are pretty much hoping for. So what they're really hoping in 2021 is more stronger economic recovery for not only for the US, but for the global economy as well. And this can really boost the equities across the globe. So what does that mean in terms of gold prices? That is quite an intriguing one. So for gold prices, what we're really seeing is, of course, a retracement. The big sell-off happened yesterday. Today, we are seeing a little bit of a bounce back up. However, it is quite important to keep in mind that if the Federal Reserve is not going to change its monetary policy stance, so that means more weakness could be coming towards the dollar side, and that can really reassure gold investors that look, the trade is to the upside, because the CFTC data, which is a professional data, shows you where hedge funds and institutions are positioned in terms of a gold prices, shows that hedge funds and institutions have increased their buying once again for the precious metal, meaning they are buying gold, meaning at the current lower prices, they believe this is an opportunity. Now, as for Bitcoin price, what I'm really seeing with respect to Bitcoin prices is that it seems to be they are topping out, because on the weekly and daily time frame, the price has gone definitely too far, too fast, and the RSI is trading in an overbought territory. So a retracement, a consolidation, these two particular strategies or these two particular events can really unfold in the coming days. And perhaps for now, I think we are done with in relation to putting a new high for Bitcoin. But never say never, because Bitcoin is a beast which can remain in an overbought territory for a longer period of time. All right, folks, that's all for today, and I'll see you guys next time.